On today's episode of Girl Talk.
I didn't ask to be here, so I'm not gonna simply work till I die, till I can retire. And by the time I retire, I'm old and I can't enjoy it. Welcome to another episode of Girl Talk. I'm your host, Sierra Michelle. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. It's free. Become a cousin in my family, okay? In this episode, we're just gonna be discussing things your parents never told you about adulting. When you're young, all you want to do is be grown. You want to do what grown people do. And now that you've grown, it's like, I wish I would have stayed in a child's place because these bills just don't stop. I gotta work every day. I don't get no spring break, winter break. It don't stop for nothing, for no one, okay? One thing I wish my parents would have told me about is just simply building credit. One thing you must know when you're young and becoming an adult, everything requires credit or money. So if you got the coin, you don't really got to worry about the credit. But when you don't got either or, you really need to start building your credit. And Bank of America actually has a secure credit card. I'm gonna leave links in the description so you can check that out. I believe all you have to do is pay $300 down on a credit card and this builds your credit. The $300 is refundable from what I have read and researched. So I'll leave that information in the description of this video. Another thing I wish my parents would have told me about is simply the workforce and getting a job. You gotta need a job being an adult, and not just any job. For me, my specifications with getting a job, I really need a job that doesn't require a lot of physical work and allows me time to invest into my side hustle and to essentially invest into my dream. I don't want to work a factory job where I'm on my feet 12 hours a day, and when I get home, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, and I don't have time to invest into like YouTube or into whatever side hustle I do. So I found it very imperative to give me a job that had little physical labor required with it. A very important thing to know when becoming a young adult is where you want to stay. Do you still want to stay with your parents, or do you want to move out? If you do move out, you're going to need credit history, rental history. And being a young adult, you don't have either of that. So it's important to go back to the first step, which is building your credit. Also, with moving out, you need to know how to budget. If you don't know how to budget, your finances are going to be all over the place, and it's not going to end up good for you. Also, with moving out, you want to make sure you know what you can tolerate and what you can deal with. You don't want to just move out quickly just because you don't want to necessarily deal with maybe insects in your house, bugs, or your neighborhood, your neighbors staying on the porch all day like I had to deal with. Like, go home, Roger. I ain't gonna get into that. Another very important thing you want to consider when becoming a young adult is your career. Do you want to go to college? Do you want to just go to like have a job? Or do you want to sit on the couch and not do nothing with your life? You're gonna need to figure out what you want to do as a career. And you have to think long term, also finances, where you see yourself. For me, I don't like college. I never liked school work to begin with. So I didn't go to college. And when I did go to college, I wasn't serious about it. So I joined the Army. That might be something you want to look into. For me, it's residual money to me. I'm in the Army Reserve, so it's not really like I'm in the Army every day. But I want to also say this. I did not go to college, but I do wish I would have went to a trade school, and it's not too late to go to a trade school. Maybe x-ray tech, dental technicians, different trade jobs that are low physical work, but you can build within that industry. With being a dental assistant, you can also work your way up to becoming a dental hygienist. So think about trade jobs that have a great salary, but you also can advance within that industry. Another thing I had no clue about is simply managing adult friendships. When you're not in high school and you're not in clubs, you're not going from different classes, it's hard to actually make friends. As an adult, I found it to be extremely hard and extremely weird. Like, some people just don't like talking. Some people don't like taking compliments. Some people are just strange, okay? I know I'm weird, but I actually like to talk to people that I like. If I don't like you, I'm gonna be quiet around you, but I really don't mind making friends. And as an adult, it actually gets hard for people to make friends. And that's why people are on a lot of dating sites, because they can't meet nobody. Lastly, I want to touch on simply surviving as an adult. My parents were not necessarily someone I could look up to as far as dreams being accomplished. So I'm gonna say this and take it as it is. I'm not gonna work all my life just to simply work and pay off bills. That is not gonna make me happy. That's simply working on a place I did not ask to be on. Firstly, lastly, I didn't ask to be here. So I'm not gonna simply work till I die, till I can retire. And by the time I retire, I'm old and I can't enjoy it. So I'm gonna say go take trips, invest in taking trips, go on a cruise, like enjoy your life, enjoy your life, enjoy your life. Don't simply work to pay off bills. That's not fun. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. What are some tips that you wish your parents would have told you growing up? Leave it in the comment sections. I'll see you in the next video.